Before Canada became the land we know today, before the arrival of European explorers, the first people walked this land over 15,000 years ago. But how did they get here? The world was a very different place. Much of North America was covered in massive ice sheets, and sea levels were much lower than today. This created a land bridge called Beringia, connecting Asia to North America. The ancestors of today's indigenous peoples followed large herds of animals across this frozen landscape, searching for new lands, food, and shelter. These early settlers were skilled hunters and survivalists, adapting to the harsh environment of an untamed world. As the Ice Age ended, the glaciers melted, and new landscapes emerged, rich forests, rivers, and plains, allowing indigenous peoples to spread across the continent. Archaeological evidence from sites like Bluefish Caves in the Yukon and Haida Gwaii in British Columbia suggests that indigenous peoples lived here thousands of years before written history. They developed unique languages, spiritual traditions, and ways of life that were deeply connected to the land and nature. Over thousands of years, diverse indigenous nations emerged across the land, from the Inuit in the Arctic to the Haudenosaunee in the east, the Blackfoot on the prairies, and the Coast Salish along the Pacific. Each group developed their own culture, traditions, and technologies, thriving in harmony with the land for generations. The indigenous peoples of Canada are not just part of history, they are the heart of this land's story. Today, their cultures, languages, and traditions continue to thrive, reminding us of a history that stretches back thousands of years. This is the land of the first peoples, a land rich with history, resilience, and strength. Canada's story began long before Confederation, and it's still being written today.